welcome to Waking Up with Waffles. We replay games early in the morning. It is 6 a.m. where I am. And I have never played Super Mario 64, so I thought, hey, now's a good time to start it and play it since I'm done with Tears of the Kingdom. I could not stand it. I couldn't play it for another minute, to be honest. I was wasting so much time and getting so frustrated with it. Overall, I'd give Tears of the Kingdom maybe like a 4 out of 10. Like, it was pretty awful. But we hated Breath of the Wild too, so we kind of expected that, right? More of the same. So, Mario 64, one of the great classics that everyone says is a perfect 10 out of 10, one of the best games of all time. Let us find out if it is as good as they say. I will say I definitely appreciate how short the intro is. It's one of those next-gen intros where, you know, they got to show you the entire castle, the entire world that you're working on, but it's pretty cool, pretty quick. I like it very fast. So, this is my first time playing Super Mario 64. I've been waiting for you, Soan. Been waiting for you, Soan. I also finally got to try Takis and Blue Takis, as you recommended. Why does the grass look like that? So, I think it's my capture card. It really hates the color green for some reason. So, that's just my capture card being awful. I will say, I like the regular Takis the most. Just plain traditional Takis were probably my favorite. The blue ones are not bad on taste, but they stain my tongue blue and stain everything else blue, so, you know. Alright, so I do know, and I maybe won't fault the game for this. I know it's a Nintendo 64 game, which automatically means the camera sucks really bad. And I'm already feeling that. The camera is pretty awful. Alright, so we're filming the live action. Shooting from recommended angle. You can change it with the C buttons. I like the red ones and the blue ones. Definitely the red ones are my favorite. We also tried, they made like nacho cheese flavored ones, which is kind of like Doritos. But just plain old traditional Takis are amazing. There's Toad T-posing in the corner. Everyone's trapped inside the walls. He's stolen the stars. He's using his power to create his own world in the paintings. Please recover the power stars. Start with the paintings on the first floor. Okay. Let's see some coins. Doors. And I guess this is where we'll start. Do you still have your Nintendo 64? That's awesome. Alright, so it looks like there's two stars for us to get here. Talk to Bob-omb Buddy. He certainly help you out, so will his comrades in other areas. Read signs. A to scroll ahead. You can talk to some characters. Okay. So can I talk to these guys? Yes. Meadow's been a battlefield. Can you recover the star? Cross the bridge, go left, find the path. Okay. Here we go. There's like 7 or 8 here? So are there like secret hidden stars and such? Is that... Okay, we got our super triple jumps. Bob-omb's hurt. Okay. So I don't want to punch them. Something on the other side of the gate there. Coins heal you. Okay, that's all pretty standard stuff. Once you do things, more stars will appear. Okay. Alright, so I can dive, I can kick in air, and I can dive. Some sort of invisible box. Okay, we need to activate special switches for those. So this is all pretty basic Mario stuff, but this is where it all started, right? This is the granddaddy of basic Mario stuff. Red coins. Collect the red coins. There's a star and a chain chunk. Alright, can I ground pound and free him? Is there a ground pound? Mario's flying thing you unlock it by staying looking up on the carpet in the kingdom. Okay. Ow, this camera is terrible. Alright, so we got a couple red coins. Some sort of grass teleporter? Okay. What did it take us to? Oh, there's more red coins. Okay. Don't do the chain chop one, do one when you're used to the game. Shadow Star is a star marker. When you collect all 8 red coins, the star will appear here. Okay. So we got 4 of the red coins, so when we find the rest, we'll need to come back here to get the other ones. Ground pound? So there is a ground pound, huh? Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's a ground pound. Alright. Hammering those in. 1. The controls are not friendly. That is for certain, between the camera and the small movements that you need to make. I'm interested to see, I know Sony just did their big announcement and they were talking about the Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 being, and I believe it is a remake, not a remaster happening. I'm very excited to see what those full remakes are going to look like. 'Cause like Metal Gear Solid 1 is one of my favorite games of all time, but it definitely shows its age. There's definitely some things about that game that you can tell, like, oh, this is a PlayStation 1 era game. Metal Gear Solid 2 was much better for some things. I really didn't like not playing as Snake, but it really grew on me, and Metal Gear Solid 3 is simply amazing, so I'm really excited to see what they can do for a full remake. I need to bring up a bomb here. Like, there's so many Easter eggs when it comes to Metal Gear that it's like crazy that people who never played the game don't know all the fun Easter eggs. I want to go through and play and experience all the Easter eggs and all the fun things again. Edgar's here. You love this game? I am definitely trying to have fun. There's still some learning going on. There's still a little bit of a learning curve, but so far I'm enjoying it. Can hide from the bowling balls in here. There's the bomb shooting stuff. Oh, I see a red coin way out there. Okay. I bet we can use the cannon for that. Maybe? Can we jump in the cannon and get shot way over there? Maybe not. Alright, well, let's go get that red coin while we see it. Okay, there is fall damage. That is good to know. It's funny watching me play. It's something magical you don't get very often, is to get to see the first gameplay, you know, first time experiencing a game for the first time. Especially a game as beloved as this. It's super interesting to get to see the first gameplays. Okay, so we can make it up there. I've seen one of those before, but we need, like... we need the bombs to do it. Alright, we're almost dead. We need to go find some coins. Oh man, that camera. Oh man, that camera. Got this game 100% memorized. I know I've seen speedrunners, you know, beat the game in, was it like 5 or 10 minutes, but that's basically all I know about the game. Alright, I've got a combo attack. That's good to know. Some dirt. Need that. Dirt blocks look like Minecraft dirt blocks, kinda. Slight family resemblance. Alright, so there is a cannon here. Can I put you in the cannon? Can I pick you guys up? No, you just talk to me. Okay. Can I jump in your cannon? No. I'm almost certain those cannons work. There's gotta be some trick to them. Maybe it's I gotta beat a couple parts of the level or I gotta do something, but there's no way that they included cannons that don't work. Like, there's just zero chance that they're like, here, have a cannon, but it's not gonna do anything. I don't believe it one bit. Do I take back seating? Certainly, you can share all the information you want on the game. And the game is what, 20 years old, so it's not like you can spoil a game that's that old, right? Maybe there's some more coins up here. For cannon, you need to do the first star first. See, that's what I was thinking, that you gotta unlock it first. Nothing there. That's really cool though, that's got like oh, I did not mean to jump on this. What do you call it? Like a progressive world and environment that as you do certain quests, as you do certain things, the world will unlock and change. Mamma mia. That's pretty advanced for its time, I think. So that's pretty cool landmark for Mario. Alright, so we died. Do we have to collect? We do have to collect all the red coins again. But we're gonna do the red coins later, since we are going to just unlock the boss at the top. So we will just run there. Ignore all the stuff. And try and do an actual thing in this game. I'm so excited for next week when Diablo 4 comes out. I am so excited for Diablo 4. Although I would be equally excited for if we were ever to get it, a Diablo 1 remake. Not a remaster, but a full-on remake, rebuild of Diablo 1, I would be very happy for. Do the trigger, then jump, it makes you go faster. Is there a run button? I was gonna say I don't need that heart, but I guess we'll take it. Alright, I think we reached the top. Alright, we got King Bob-omb, Lord of all blasting matter, King of Kapows. How dare you scale my mountain? By what right do you do that? Challenge me if you want the star, prove yourself in battle. Can you pick me up from the back and hurl me from the royal turf? Okay. What remote am I using? I'm just using a Pro controller. I know they sell a 64 controller specifically for this, but I have not gotten it. Alright. Toss him off his royal turf as he requested. Alright, so can't throw him out of the ring. Do I just need to throw him 3 times? Is that like it just gotta... Okay, like that. Don't throw him off, just make him hit the ground. Oh, but he can throw me out of the ring. What a cheater. At least it didn't kill me, I guess. I should be grateful for that. I did, I just booked a wedding gig for this year. I've been wanting to do a wedding, and it's one of those things I had to take a step back and thank you God for the blessings, and I'm thank you for your patience with me for the way that I am, because my photography business has been doing terrible lately, and I was just kind of praying on it and thinking about it. I was like, okay, I'm not going to renew my website. Maybe professional photography is not for me. Maybe I should focus on my book or something else. So give me some guidance. And then literally the next day it's like, oh, here's a wedding gig, a paying wedding for you to shoot. And it's like, oh, well, I guess that's the sign I needed, the sign I wanted, but not exactly what I was looking for. I really thought they were going to say, no, don't keep doing it, but here I am doing it, so I guess we're going to keep doing the photography for a little bit and hopefully get some more weddings. How do I crouch with the remote? The ZL button is the crouch, and that's how I do the big backflip jumps. I am doing pretty decent on the book, though. I've gotten about 20 pages written in the last few days. 20 pages written for one part of the book, and I've got about 20 pages written for the second part of the book. So we're about 40 pages deep. That's not bad. It's not going to be a terribly long book. I think it'll probably only be around 150 or 200 pages. So we're making progress on it. I'm very, very excited to be writing it. I hope to share some with all y'all once I get a little bit of it proofread. You move forward and do ZL with a jump. You do a long jump. Move forward. Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Alright, we got our first star. And we collected some coins. Mario has a lot of moves in this game, I can tell. That long jump is useful, though. Too many moves. Burrito's here! Welcome in, Burrito Hero. How's it going?
Let's go.
Oh, there's a giant Koopa now, so the world did change, so now he's got something for me. Strong and fast. How fast are you anyways? Fast enough to beat me, Koopa the Quick? I don't think so. Try me. How about a race to the top? Where the big Bob-omb was? Alright. So now we get to do... That's really cool that the world just slightly changes a little bit. You get new little challenges and fun things to enjoy. I like that. Now we just gotta run to the top of the mountain. Long jump for the race, it's the only long jump. Okay. That does seem to be faster than walking. Working. You can go up slippery places? Didn't even stand a chance. Look at that. Koopa the Quick ain't got nothing on me. Not bad for a complete new guy. And the crowd goes wild. Also, I forgot to show off. I'm very happy with this. This is my limited edition Denny's pancake hat. Be jealous and in awe of the Denny's pancake hat. It looks absolutely ridiculous, but I love it.
Here we go.
It's very fuzzy, very pancake, very Denny's. Alright, we got up to 2 stars now. There's what, like 100... Is it 164 stars in this game? Is that the Nintendo 64, so 164 stars, I think?
Let's go.
I'm probably wrong. Alright, so Koopa the Quick is gone now, so now we can still do red coins. We've got a switch thing there. Now there's Koopas here. And we've got the chain chomp. There's 120 stars, huh? Don't need all of them to beat the game. You have like 105? thought last time that Bob-omb worked, we could blow the Chain Chomp up, and I want to free him. So... Wow, are all the Koopas quick? Is that just the thing for this game? Is all the Koopas are giant? Oh, I can surf on his turtle shell? That's pretty cool. There's a cannon in the gray rock. See, I saw this, but I assumed that I need to bring one of these pink Bob-ombs, like, to make it work. Or is it just any Bob-omb? Do I throw anything up there and it works? Gotta talk to the pink Bob-ombs. Alright, well that didn't work. I thought I could free him after blowing him up with a Bob-omb, but that is not the case. Talk to these guys again. Cover more doors. Talk to them and they'll set up the cannons for you. Okay. So now I can travel around a little bit quicker. That's pretty cool. Reach the star by using the 4 cannons. Okay. So we need to reach the island. I'm guessing that island? So if we fire ourselves up to this cannon... Okay. Oh, that might be good enough. Alright, so there was another cannon up here somewhere, right? Right, we're close. We're getting there. Ah, well. Wrong button. I keep getting A and B mixed up. I keep wanting to jump with the bottom button and then punch with the right button, so... I don't know why I have that backwards in my head, but we always overshoot the first time. Alright, so there should be a cannon here. Okay. Guess we'll aim for the tree and hope to not overshoot it. Hey! We made it! Alright, so there's a block here.
Here we go!
But then I also saw there were like coins or something, so I assume there's something for me to shoot over there farther. But I don't have to keep doing this world, right? That's one of the cool things about the game is that I can, like, okay, I got 3 stars here, now I can go somewhere else and do some of those if I want to. That you don't have to necessarily do it in a certain order, right? That's kind of one of the cool things about the game. Alright, so can I shoot myself right back into where I was and save myself the hassle of trying to... The answer is no. I'm sure there's someone who's figured out how to do that and skip one of the cannons. I'm certain someone has figured out how to do that. I have not. You like getting all the stars in one go, but you can do another world if you want. That's pretty cool. Hey, I figured it out. Look at that. Alright, so it wants me to shoot through these coins. So what happens when we go through these coins? The wing cap is required for another star. Someone was telling me about the wing cap. Well, I guess we're gonna collect the red coins. There's what, eight red coins? I grabbed the one on the tree. So let's go get that one. Just gonna long jump everywhere, I guess. That's 4. This one will be 5. If I can get it. Okay. Then we've got the one that's on the slope, right? The one... Oh, there's one. 6. Okay, there's the teleporter. Why are there teleporters in Mario? What is the reasoning behind a patch of grass or daisies teleporting you? Is that like a reference to something, or is there's something more to that I'm not getting? Because it seems a little strange, a little out of place. Don't get me wrong, I'll take the teleporting. Please give me teleporting, but why? Jumped right into that one. Alright, so there's another coin. And we messed that up. We got it the first time, so it can't be that hard. How long do I think I'm going to keep playing? Well, today I plan to stream for another half an hour, maybe hour at most. I want to beat the game, to be honest, but the hard part with playing this to beat the game is that Diablo 4 is coming out next week, and something tells me I'll probably be playing Diablo 4 a whole lot. So if I don't get too distracted by Diablo 4, I'm going to play this game to beat it. If I do get too distracted by Diablo 4, then, I'll play it until Diablo 4 comes out. I am very, very, very hyped for Diablo 4. I sunk so many hours into Diablo 1 and 2, and even though I wasn't as huge of a fan of Diablo 3, I still played Diablo 3 quite a lot, so I'm very excited to have more Diablo. Alright, did we get the red coin in the tree? Is that the one that we're missing still? Yeah, we got the red coin in the tree. Okay, so We got the tree, we got the one by the steps up, we got the one on the hill, the one on the slide, the two by the turn-in. So... we're still missing... we got the one on the chain chomp. There's one more red coin somewhere. I have a feeling it's down in the dirt. I have a feeling it's down here. And there it is. And we found the block, and this should open the gate. And does that make these blocks over here appear? No, not yet. Now we can take the teleporting magical grass over here, and there should be a star waiting for us. Yes, the ban in action means I will not be able to do a move for 5 minutes or so.
Here we go!
That is what that means. Okay, we got a high score. I assume the high score doesn't mean anything because who cares about score in a Mario game? Mario Wings to the Sky. I'm guessing this is the one that I need the hat for, the flying hat. So can I just leave a level at any time, or do I have to... do I have to die to get out of a level? Okay, you got the cannons. Thank you for setting up the cannons. What do you got? You have to stand still and pause. Ah, exit course. Okay. So the question is, do we want to get the hat or do we want to move on to the next area? I'm pretty sure, I know Stone was talking about this, I'm pretty sure this is what you do, right? You stand... I've seen videos on him. You have to, like, stand here and then look up at the sun. And then that's what gives you the wing hat. Can't get it yet? Need more stars? Oh, we unlocked the snow zone. I like snow. Slippin' sliding away on Cool Cool Mountain. Please enter the cottage first. Kill the penguin. I never found it my first playthrough. Alright, so... oh, this seems like it's gonna be awful. Wait, did that just like straight up kill me? Did that take away a life? That seems unfair. Did you kill the penguin whenever you had the chance? I have seen the memes on killing the penguin, but I've never known what it's actually all about. But I assume it's that little dude there, right? So if we pop up here, we can grab this dude. And we can take him to the edge of the universe. And we'll take both of us down.
Mamma mia!
Totally worth a life. Goodbye, baby penguin. Alright, so we unlocked that area. What else have we unlocked here? Is this Peach's room? I think they said after I got 1 star I could go into Peach's room. So I should be able to go in here. What do we got here? Womp's Fortress. Okay.
Peggle.
He's about to learn a technique for sneaking up on enemies. He has to walk very slowly. Okay, so we gotta sneak up on enemies? Sneak up on the piranha plant? Casually trying to wake up the piranha plant. And then what? Do we just punch him? Kinda rude, but okay. Wake him up from his nap and punch him in the face. Ooh, look at that. I was almost speedrunning that. I was going so fast.
Mamma mia!
Alright, we're almost out of lives. I assume it game overs and nothing happens because
Peggle.
it's a Mario game and game overs don't mean anything. Maybe I lose my coins or my score, but I assume that won't do anything. I hope. Speedrunning techniques failed.
Game over. Okie dokie.
Alright, so it just gives you lives and pops you outside the castle again. That's not too bad. That's not too terrible of a punishment. Alright, so we unlocked those areas. 8 stars for that one. And oh, this is Peach's room. At this point, the game overs were meaningless. So what's in Peach's room here? Secret paths that Bowser hasn't found. One of them is in this room and it holds a secret star. Find the secret star. Okay, so there's a secret in this room. Let's see if we can discover it. Got just 3 things. Alright. Some sort of time trial? This reminds me of a Mario Kart course. We found one of the secret ones. And there's a secret on top, right? There's like a secret Yoshi on top of the castle. I think I've seen people talk about that. Secret Yoshi. Is it just that one that's a secret, or if we go into other ones, will we get more secret stars? The grammar error. Yoshiba bully, he's a bully. Alright, maybe it was only that one that was a secret, or else I'm just jumping poorly, but I don't seem to be getting in these paintings, so I'm guessing it was just that one, so I guess I gotta go learn how to deal with the ice physics. What's in here? This door's not locked by anything. Is there... Oh, is this where there's more paintings? I'm just drowning in the water? What is going on here? Okay. Got some nice plants. The boos are super shy. Sneak up and punch them. Press B while running to body slide. Okay. Are there supposed to be boos out here? If you stop, press C to crouch, then jump, you can perform a backward somersault, and then a long jump. Okay. Apparently Mario can break dance. Alright, that seems like it'll be useful for something. Yeah, progress. Okay, so once I get a little farther, we'll have to deal with some boos that I have to punch. Read the sign, Mario. Holy cow. Why is it so difficult to read the sign? Come on. You can do it. Just stand in front of the sign. If you repeatedly and time it right, you'll jump higher and higher. Triple jumps. Okay. So I can learn to do triple jumps out here. So this is just like a little tutorial area. You can learn to play with some moves and practice. Triple jump's very useful. Okay. And there's a locked door down there, and then that's back out here. Okay. The wall kick is a personal favorite. Does that allow you to jump off of walls? Is that like the kicking off of a wall? Lets you go even higher or slide down walls?
Let's go.
Alright, I guess we should do this cabin first. And actually do the sliding game right. You cannot slide down walls. Okay. Good to know. Oh, I can slow down by pulling back? That's useful. Guessing that makes going around corners a little bit easier. He said with all the confidence in the world. You need to wall kick for one of the stars here. Okay.
Let's go.
I guess I'll need to master the wall kick. Like, is it literally that? Is it just kicking the wall? Like, you jump into the wall and kick it? Like that? Or is it something a little bit more... No, not that. It's like a wall jump? Okay. But it requires timing. Well, that's a bugger, ain't it? Alright, so I'm not racing anything here yet, so why is that corner so hard? I was gonna say we could take it nice and slow, but that corner just hates me. I don't know. I don't know why.
Let's go.
Alright, let's try this again. Take it slow, and I guess we'll go wide on that corner since it keeps killing me. So if we stick maybe to the outer edge. This game has advanced. Okay, we're doing it. Doing it. Slow down. Slow. Very slow. Stay away from the corners of death. Because I've seen people do this part of the game, and I know you're eventually going to have to race something on that ice, and that just seems horribly hard to have to try and race on that, because that is terrible taking my time. I can't imagine trying to do it while racing.
Let's go.
Is this the hardest Mario game? Because I've played, like Mario Galaxy a little bit now, Mario Sunshine. I don't know if it's just because the controls are terrible, but it definitely feels like it is one of the harder Mario games that I've played. Unless you're counting, like, the, Troll Mario levels in Mario Maker, or, like, Super Mario, the Lost Levels. Need speed. Alright. Ooh. No. Game took you a while to master. I can see why. Oh, that is a mean ending right there. I'll tell you, I'm definitely enjoying this more than I was enjoying Tears of the Kingdom, so I'm glad to be having some fun. There's a giant penguin. Let's grab our prize before we slip off an edge and lose it forever, so we can save. Alright, that's one part down. Are you still playing Tears? No, I returned Tears of the Kingdom already. I was having so little fun playing it that it wasn't worth the frustration. I disliked it even more than I disliked Breath of the Wild. So, yeah, no Tears of the Kingdom for me. I give it a 4 out of 10. Like, it's not unplayable, but it is unfun. So I was not expecting to like it though, so I went into it anticipating that it was going to be not my kind of game. I also spent quite a lot of time on the Catholic and Christian forums the last few days, and I gotta tell you, people have been frustrating all around. Video games have been frustrating, and people have been frustrating. There was this group who was insisting that, just as flat out, they're like, atheists are dumb. And so I was like, here's some studies that show that, atheists tend to be better educated in the United States. Here's where they have more college degrees. Here's where they were answering more religious questions, like, I think making the general statement that atheists are dumb is unhelpful and bad. They didn't like that, and then their comeuppance to it, their absolutely smart, well-formulated response was, well, the knowledge of Jesus is the only knowledge that matters. So if I believe in Jesus and they don't, that automatically makes me smarter than them. And that is just the arrogant, dumb kind of stuff that causes people to say that Christians are dumb. Like, you can't just say, well, I know something that they don't believe in, therefore I am smarter than them. It was such a frustrating conversation. And another person was talking about how they failed to convert an atheist and they were asking for tips, and I was trying to explain to them why if you're talking to an atheist about God, you can't use the Bible as a thing of authority, because they don't believe in the authority of the Bible. And it just couldn't comprehend that idea that they won't accept the Bible. And he said, well, it's the Word of God. Why won't they accept it? Well, because they don't believe it. But it's the Word of God. Why won't they accept it? It's just horrible frustration. We really shouldn't hate on others no matter the religion. I mean, that's definitely, the whole part of Christian love that people get wrong, right? There's a saying that's been going on and on and on about there's no hate like Christian love, and we bring that upon ourselves by doing those sort of things, right? We gotta learn to be respectful and loving towards other people, and that's just not what people are, and it causes these frustrations. Oh, that was almost so cool! I almost did a little shortcut there.
Mamma mia!
Not into religion, but most of my family talks a lot about Catholic things. There's a lot of interesting stuff to talk about Catholicism that's not religion, right? The Catholic Church has been around for 2,000 years, so there's a lot of history that's not just religion, such as the university system. Universities are a Catholic institution. Universities, colleges exist because Catholicism started them. Most of what we know about ancient Greece, ancient Rome, and all that sort of stuff is because the ancient Catholic monks dug up the manuscripts and preserved them by painstakingly hand copying them. So there's a book called The Catholic Church Built Western Civilization that's really fascinating to talk about how much of what we have is because of Catholic monks. Bubbles here! I missed so much. I've only gotten 6 stars, so we're not terribly far into the game. We just reached the hardest part of the game, the sliding sections, so you're just in time to see me absolutely fail. There's so many... people think that the Catholic Church hates science, and that's just simply not true either. So much of science has so much to thank... I'm trying to do too many things here. I can pull that off, though. People think that, Catholics hate science, the Catholic Church hates science, but, a lot of astronomy is thanks to the Jesuits and the Catholic priests. In fact, there were so many Catholics involved in seismology and the study of earthquakes that it's known as the Jesuit science because they're so involved in that. Like, people point towards the Galileo controversy, but don't realize, how people talk about our history books are biased and there's wrong information in there. Well, if the history books America has that we teach in the classroom are biased and missing information, why would you believe just the history books that talk bad about the Catholic Church? Wouldn't you think that maybe there's some bias and bad things in there as well? And there simply is. The Galileo controversy had so much that went on with it that dealt with the Pope and funding, and basically what it boiled down to was he was trying to teach a theory he didn't have proof to, and the church said, you're not allowed to teach a theory as fact. You have to go through the scientific method. We need evidence before you can teach us as a fact. And he refused to do that. And honestly, that's what a good scientist should do, right? You don't teach a theory as fact if it hasn't been proven or doesn't have some sort of proofs to back it up. So the controversy is way blown out of proportion and not fully understood. And I think that gives the Catholic Church and science a bad rap when, again, the Catholic Church funded so much of science. Much of our scientific understanding is thanks to the Catholic Church. So There's a lot of fascinating things to read on the subject, but unfortunately, when it comes to the religion and Catholicism, people just lose their minds. Like, there's a nun's corpse that was recently dug up in Rower, Missouri. And they're saying that her body was incorrupt, which means that it was still intact. Like, it didn't rot, it didn't turn to just bones. And so the question is, well, why is her body still intact? What has happened here? And so the question was asked on, different forums to say, why is this happening? And we couldn't get a solid answer on it. It was basically everyone just like, oh, well, you're religious, so you're stupid, or why would you believe this in the first place? And it's like, look, I'm not coming here saying I'm Catholic, so this is true. I'm saying, can you explain why or how a body would be not decomposed after being in the ground for 4 years? And we couldn't get a solid answer because the second you bring in any sort of religion, people just lose their minds and don't know how to respond or act right. We were debating whether we were going to drive all the way to Missouri to go see the body because it might be a potential miracle, people were saying, but after doing a little bit of research, I don't think this is necessarily a miracle. It looks like incorruptible bodies have happened in the past, and there's some scientific explanation for there are bodies that have been found that don't decompose for whatever reasons, so I don't think it's the miracle that people want it to be, but it's still a pretty cool little thing going on. I'm excited to see if they investigate it as a miracle or if they find any more evidence. But as of right now, I don't think it's going to be declared a miracle of any sort. So, Grower, Missouri is 1,100 miles away. So we would have 3 days to do a 2,000-mile road trip, not to mention hotels and everything else. So we just said, you know what, that's probably not worth it, especially if there's a chance that it's not actually a miracle. You can also run and dive for a fast kill. Interesting, okay. But it is interesting how both sides, I mean, everyone knows there's religious nuts, and there's people who use no science, no reasoning, no logic. They just, it's all about God and their own strange way. And that's too far on one side. You know, anything too extreme can be bad, right? But also the other, the militant atheist, the fedora-wearing milady stereotype that people hear of also exists and also is not good, right? We need a little bit of moderation in what we're doing. I think it's definitely good to use science. I think it's definitely good to try and understand the world using those means. That doesn't mean that we understand the world fully, and vice versa. Just because there is science doesn't disprove God, but that doesn't mean we can't use science at all. Feel sick? That sounds like a job for Takis. You have fully gotten me addicted to Takis. They have become my favorite chip. They are so good. Alright, knock the piranha plant down. Okay, this is kind of cool. So we gotta run across, but we gotta make it to the middle so we don't get knocked off. And we pressed the wrong button again. I am not gonna get that. The jump and the kick are just, they're backwards for me. For whatever reason, I feel like it's backwards. They remade this in Galaxy 2. That's pretty cool. Alright, go back to sleep. walking slowly. Love how I'm struggling. In my defense, it's a Nintendo 64 game. The controls are a struggle. I don't think that's me. I think that's the controls. Go back to sleep. Because, like, I'm pretty sure that I 100% completed Super Mario Sunshine. And that had GameCube controls, and I know people love all sorts of different controllers. I stand by the GameCube had the most comfortable and best controller of all time. And I absolutely love, like, the PlayStation 5 controller with the, the forceful feedback. I love, Rumble was invented, all that. I still stand by. The GameCube controller, without a doubt, is the best controller ever made. I can't think of a single controller that is better than the GameCube controller. Okay, we gotta knock this guy down so I can break him, I'm guessing? Okay. Alright, easy now. I miss GameCube, but I have a Wii that can play GameCube games. There are some gems on there. Oh, the GameCube has amazing games. There was the first Animal Crossing. Even though technically the first Animal Crossing was on the 64, but it was Japanese only, so we got it on the GameCube. The first Animal Crossing, without a doubt, is the best Animal Crossing game ever made. The modern day Animal Crossing games just are not good in comparison. So you had the original Animal Crossing, you had Smash Brothers Melee, which of course is the best Smash Brothers. You had Super Mario Sunshine, which I think is the best Super Mario game. You had Super Mario Double Dash, and without a doubt, Double Dash was the best Mario Kart made. No doubt on that one. Let's see, Super Mario Baseball, F-Zero GX, DDR Mario. You had Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker, and most importantly, it's not even a Nintendo game. I don't know how they got it, but you also got Twin Snakes, that was a remake of Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, but they gave it better graphics and gave you first-person mode and some quality of life updates. And that is the definitive edition of Metal Gear Solid 1 being amazing. So that was on the GameCube. Oh, trying to think of other games that I played on the GameCube. There is so many. It had such a robust and good library. Let's see. What am I forgetting? What does the internet say that I'm forgetting? Best GameCube games. Let's see here. Def Jam Fight for New York, amazing. Pokemon Coliseum, amazing. Metroid Prime, and maybe not Metroid Prime. Paper Mario, started the Paper Mario thing. Eternal Darkness, Beautiful Joe. Soul Calibur 2 with Link. Super Mario Strikers, Time Splitters. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, SSX Tricky 3, like, the GameCube had a stellar lineup. But yes, the PlayStation 2 was also, like, so great. I was lucky enough to have the PlayStation 2 and GameCube, so we got the complete library of everything. Except for Halo, which... the first Halo was fun. Halo multiplayer was good for, like, 1 and 2, but Halo's not that good. And I know that people are going to get upset at me saying that, but I really don't think Halo was as amazing as everyone made it out to be. I just don't see it as that great of a game. Kind of a generic shooter. It did give us like the shields. You know, shield became pretty standard in games after Halo did it, which I don't necessarily know if that's a good or a bad thing, honestly, for gaming, but that was a great era of gaming. And in fact, that's apparently the cutoff is PlayStation 2 and GameCube is the cutoff for retro gaming right now before you get into, quote, modern games. So, I never played Halo, but a shooter I played back in the day was GoldenEye. That is part of why I got this expansion, was to play GoldenEye again. GoldenEye was definitely a great game. Many hours sunk into GoldenEye multiplayer. Many, many, many hours of GoldenEye multiplayer. Slow. I don't even know why I'm going back up here. I don't even know what... Are we looking for the red coins? What part of the mission are we even doing? I don't remember. Didn't even look. Also very, very excited for Avatar, new Avatar stuff coming. Avatar The Last Airbender, new games, new everything for that. Very excited for new Avatar The Last Airbender. Okay, that worked. A little bit faster, a little bit better there. And I'm hoping to find the Padre Pio movie is finally coming out in theaters and to streaming services with Shia LaBeouf. So, Padre Pio, of course, very important in Catholicism. He got a movie, and then no one wanted to back the movie. Like, no one wanted to distribute it, which was super weird because, like, Father Stu did really amazing, so Catholic movies have kind of been doing good in theaters. But for whatever reason, no one wanted to put out the Padre Pio movie. It's finally got the okay to be distributed and put in theaters, and it's supposed to be coming out next Friday, but, like, I cannot find anyone who's playing it. We checked out, like, Regal, we looked at Regal Theaters, we looked at Adam Theaters, we looked at every theater in the area, and we cannot find anyone playing the Padre Pio movie. You can check what you're doing on the pause menu. Good to know. And like I said, it's really disappointing because Father Stu was a really good movie. I'm really excited to see the Padre Pio movie. So hopefully we can find it in theaters. I mean, I don't mind streaming it, but I absolutely love the movie theater. I know it's expensive. I know it's a waste of money compared to, you know, just renting a movie on Redbox for $1 or whatever. I understand that fully. But there's just something amazing about sitting in a nice, cool, air-conditioned theater with a giant buttery popcorn, a big drink, you got the wonderful sound around you, the comfortable seats. Like, the movie theater experience is just one of the best experiences out there, period. I'm not used to seeing frame drops in most areas of this game. I don't know if that's the game, or I don't know if it's my Switch. You see the greens in my Switch. My Switch has seen better days. But I refuse to upgrade at this point because either one, I can just get the Asus ROG Ally, or, you know, the Switch Pro. The Switch Pro has to be coming. Or at least the Switch 2, right? And maybe they're not going to do a Switch Pro. Maybe they're ready to move on to the next generation, but I know the very second that I buy a new Switch, we're going to be told, hey, the Switch 2 is coming out here soon, so why not get that? So I'm avoiding buying a Switch for that exact reason. The game lags like crazy in a few areas, especially water levels, but the Switch emulator removes all that. one of the most important parts of Super Mario 64 speedrunning is the lag. Oh, is this a teleporter? Will this one teleport me somewhere? I'll tell you, you know that I'm not much of a speedrunner, but honestly, I've kind of wanted to speedrun Choo Choo Charles. I've also been playing a lot of Call of Duty and doing a lot of train stuff, and I thought that would be perfect if I make enough train videos, then I can be named Choo Choo Charles and absolutely destroy people on the trains in Call of Duty. Choo Choo Charles was a blast. I don't know why, I've been really thinking about going back and playing Choo Choo Charles and trying to beat it quickly. I don't know why it's been on my mind. I'll take that Switch off your hands if you don't need it. I'm certain there's probably one or two more Switch games coming out that I want to play. I can't think of any off the top of my head that are exciting. You know, Hogwarts Legacy already came out on everything else, so what new Switch games are there coming out that are Switch exclusives to look forward to? There's no Mario Maker 3 at this point. I haven't heard of any new Mario games in production. They're not making another Animal Crossing this generation. So is there even any good Switch games left? Trying to think. They just made Zelda. Again, I understand that it's not for me, but I don't think Tears of the Kingdom is worth playing. I definitely don't. I don't think you should buy a Switch just to play it. I know that that's an unpopular opinion, but I just did not get into Tears of the Kingdom at all. I'm pretty confident they're making another console too. I don't think they're going to do a Switch Pro. I think we're going to get a whole, like, Switch 2 or something like that. I don't see them, well, I was gonna say I don't see them doing something completely different again because of the Switch's success, but I mean that's what Nintendo does, right? They make a console that everyone loves and then they just go completely crazy and make something completely different. So it's very possible that we're going to get something completely different than the Switch. I don't know why we would, but that's Nintendo's favorite thing to do, right? Like, you had the Wii U was kind of the next follow-up, and then they completely changed with the Switch. The GameCube was way different than the 64. The 64 controller and everything was way different than everything else at the time, so Nintendo, if nothing else, Nintendo loves to innovate, so maybe we will get something. Maybe we'll get something way different than the Switch, so I'll be excited to see it if we get that. I'm definitely excited for all the stuff they do. They released a Game Boy emulator, so maybe they'll release DS or GameCube emulator. I would love a Nintendo DS emulator. I would definitely love that. I did see the Game Boy games. Love me some traditional Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance games. What's up here? Hope the Switch goes on for a few more years. I mean, the Switch came out in what? That was 2016? Right? So it's been out for a while. Like, the Switch has definitely been out for a while. Now off we go.
Mamma mia!
It's actually lasted pretty long for a gaming device, 2017. So yeah, we're going on 6 years. That's pretty darn good. And I got my Switch when it came out, so this poor Switch has been chugging along for 6 years with a lot of use and abuse. I have definitely used this Switch a lot, so it still has the original Joy-Cons. Like, it's gotten well loved, so they made a solid console. I think the only console I've ever honestly had die was the Red Ring of Death on the Xbox 360. I was one of the unlucky few who got the Red Ring on Xbox 360. But I've been pretty lucky. I haven't had consoles die or break, or my Joy-Cons still mostly work, so I've been very fortunate and lucky on that. You're getting the infamous drift. Oh, okay, there's a cannon over here. This is what we need, right? We needed the cannon. Unlock the cannon for me. My Joy-Cons died. They got hurt too many times. Yeah, the Joy-Cons were definitely a mistake. They definitely made a mistake with the Joy-Cons. Hopefully they never do the Joy-Con stuff again. Alright, so what are we doing exactly here? It says blast off into wild blue yonder. So I'm gonna take a guess and say that means I need to shoot way out into the blue? Puzzle solving. No. Not puzzle solving.
Mamma mia!
Honestly, before I get another console, it's time to upgrade my PC again. I've only got a 2070 in here, and, you know, the 40s just came out, so I kind of want to get a 4080 in my PC so I can upgrade some stuff. But honestly, I've seen a lot of people talking about the dual PC setup for streaming, that it's better to use two PCs instead of one powerful one. So I've considered that as well, so that my stream would be better. But then I considered that, you know, I've got 5 people watching me right now, so maybe I don't need a $2,000 streaming setup and a separate PC, because I stream to 5 people. Maybe I don't need to invest thousands of dollars into the stream at this point. Maybe I need to shoot the pole? Okay, that worked, but it didn't really do anything for me. Unlimited lives, I guess.
They're not gonna do it.
Observation platform. Okay. I'm looking for what I'm trying to blast off to. I see something down there. Am I supposed to jump down there? It looks like just coins. I'm looking for... Oh, well, I guess we're going down here. I did add a bunch of sounds. If y'all, I see you all have discovered the sounds. I did add some sounds. The You're Not Good Dude one, I absolutely love that one. That one comes from when I was playing Call of Duty. I took this dude out and he was so salty. And that's just like, you're not good, dude. As I'm, you know, absolutely destroying him. Same with the kid scream. The kid scream comes from Call of Duty. Kid yelling as he got killed. Oh, there's the star. Okay. So many things my siblings and me did there. Okay, so I need to hit that pole on the underside there to get that star, it looks like. There. Not even close. Oh, you can pick up the dirt? Okay. Why? I don't know, but I've got a jar of dirt. Can I shoot the dirt? I fall. Oh well, no. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. I feel like you're not supposed to do this with the cannon. I'm pretty sure this is incorrect, but... Oh! That was so close! We almost had that one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you are supposed to do this with the cannon. Okay, don't want to clip the edge of that. We gotta be careful of that edge, so we need to go a little bit more over. If I'm doing this wrong, feel free to tell me in chat. I feel like this is a stupid solution that I'm not supposed to do, but... Alright. Careful of the edge. Aim up there. Need a little more height. Can't I just go to the upper part and climb down the pole? I don't think so, because the pole has like a thing at the top there that makes it so you can't climb down. At least not the very, very top. It's possible that I can do it on the bottom part here. Oh, that was close. This is the intended way, but I find wall jumping more useful. Oh, well. Kind of overshot that one.
Mamma mia!
Edgar knows all these things. I'm jealous. Edgar is definitely better at this than I am. There's no argument there. I first played this game in the hospital. My sister had her gallbladder removed when we were kids. My mom had her gallbladder removed recently, and I fear that someday I will have to have my gallbladder removed too. It's like in my top list of fears, there's diabetes, gallbladder removal. Those ones are up there. Buried Alive is getting up there. Snakes. You know, I'm not absolutely terrified of snakes, but I also don't want to mess with them. I don't like spiders, but I'm getting better with spiders. Husband's sister just had hers done last year. Reopening my hernia, that's definitely a fear. Like, having the mesh rip open sounds horribly painful, so that's probably a top fear that we want to avoid as well. Well, we want to come down here anyways, so... Okay. So we need to aim for, like, that pillar right there. We want to hit that pillar to stop ourselves, so... A little bit more. Line up that pillar. Okay. Maybe something like that. Man. That is tough. Okay, how do I wall jump this? Let's maybe try wall jumping it since that's not working. I guess it's time to learn to wall jump.
Let's go.
Crouch. Speaking of innovative games, I think one of the most innovative games that is underrated was Monster Rancher, where you could put any CD into the game, and then it would give you a monster based on the CD that you put in. My brother and I spent hours and hours and hours just putting random CDs in, trying to figure out what CD will give you the best monster, because all the stats were randomly generated with the CDs. Like, that was such a cool system. I wish we had more of that, to be honest. Oh, there we go. Okay. We did it. Boom! And it only took us like half an hour. GG. Alright. I hear Emmy stirring. My controller's about to die, and my camera's about to die, so that's probably a good place to stop on that one here. So as always, let's do our prayer and move towards ending. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Lord, thank you for your answered prayers. Thank you for the gifts that you give us. Help to continue to guide me, Lord, as I try and guide others towards you. Help me to discern what it is that I should be doing. Working on my book, working on photography, just spending more time with you, Lord. I know that my biggest weakness is prayer, so help me to continue to find the right words to come to you, God, to come to know you. Lord, we pray for those who are hungry today, those who are going without food, those who are going without shelter. Lord, be with them and help them to obtain what they need to make it just one more day, Lord. We pray for those who have run away from home or those who suffer from memory issues, that they can't find home, they don't remember their loved ones. Lord, be with them and help them through these difficult times. And finally, we pray for those who have no one left to pray for them, those souls in purgatory. Lord, help them to enter your everlasting kingdom. All this we pray in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Thank you, everyone, for joining. See you next time soon. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. If you haven't already, if you're new here, make sure that you follow. Make sure you join the Discord. Thank you for hanging out. We will see you again next week. Have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day, and we will see you then.